please. Hold, 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 please.
Hello, babes. Hello. Welcome to BrownGirlBella. I am your hostess with the mostest. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday, everybody. Hope all is well. Who we have in the house tonight? I see you. I see you. Hey, Burns. Hey, Cloud Cuties. I see a bunch of you are in the clouds. Hello, how are you? Listen up. So, reason for the long hold is that I filmed doing this look for my On Mondays We McGrath. Yes, I post film and then I hold it in the can over the weekend and then I just go crazy editing. But here's the thing. I have to reshoot it because there were a couple of light glitches And I'm starting all of these over again on Monday 𝕊𝕦𝕢𝕟𝕜. I kind of want them to be really, really pristine. So I'm going to refilm it again. So you'll see this look again when we do on Mondays 𝕊𝕦𝕢𝕟. I'm taking all of my large motherships and I'm doing a dedicated video on each of them. Now I've done them here and there when I bought a new one just to show you all, and I kind of go into the demos and everything, but this is going to be a complete overhaul from that. And so I'm going to be doing a couple of new things, trying some things out. So you'll see some new things on my channel start to roll out. So I'm excited to share those with you all. And also, if you were here a couple of weeks ago, I started talking about how every time I do my hold please or my opening, I get a copyright. And so I fought it. And one of the ones went through and the appeal went through and they withdrew their complaint. Now, I thought that would be the end of it, right? Because you would think after losing and after me, like basically annihilating you by saying point blank, you are trying to rip off people, small YouTubers, by making these claims. You're claiming music that clearly is not yours. And I have the proof to back it up, at least from my happenstance. I have the proof. So I won the appeal, but I still had like 3 others out there. So those have not come back yet. But do you know these mother suckers sent me yet another one? Yes, babes, they sent me yet another one. I am like too through with this. I'm like, this is ridiculous. I don't understand why and how they're doing this and why and how they're being allowed to do this. But I'm going to tell you, I am in my trick bag today, and I am definitely going to be more vocal about this as we go along. So suffice it to say, you're going to hear more about this, unfortunately, because I have to battle this. Yeah, Verns. Yep. Them suckers are trying to do it again. But you know what? I have my backup. I have my link to where, it's already been cited that they've been doing this to multiple YouTubers. So I'm just going to be cutting and pasting the same thing over and over again until these people get in. And it's not just them. I'm kind of mad at YouTube for this. And here's why. When we do certain things, they have a log of all of these things that we do, right? So when we do it, we get our slaps on the hands and what have you. And when you don't do it, you're okay. But here's the thing. With this, it's like they don't have any history. It's like I'm starting from scratch each and every time that they do this. So when they submit a claim, instead of looking through the archives and saying, okay, well, this claim hit before and they ended up withdrawing because they, didn't have any proof or whatever it was that they didn't have. Because again, you don't see what their claim is, but they see what your response is, which is totally backwards. I don't understand why I can't see what they're submitting to say that they're making a claim. It's so bizarre to me, and I don't know why they do this. I don't know why is this thing okay, I don't know why hang on a second. Let me do something in the background. Hold on. Hold, please. So I don't know why it's doing that. And I don't know why they don't allow us to see what's going on the other end. But this is so bizarre. This is so insulting to me because I'm like, you know what? This doesn't make any kind of sense why people would do this. And it's clearly not their music. It's clearly not their thing. Hey, Legendary Beauty, what's up? It's clearly not their music that they're supposedly copywriting. And I don't know why YouTube is always letting them kind of do this. Like, you should have that history that says, okay, we've already went through this before and it turned out that you didn't have the claims and you withdrew it. So don't make another claim for this same piece of music. I'm like, are they thinking that I'm going to forget, that I'm not going to respond to it? Oh yeah, I am. I'm going to respond to it. I am going to respond to it. Hang on a second. Let me grab my hat a second because I'm going to be putting this thing. Oh, please. Else I'm going to be moving my hair all over the place. Trying to get it out of my face. Okay. All right. Here we go. There we go. Now we got it. So the hair can be out of my face a little bit. Okay. All right. We're back. So yeah, I don't know why, and I don't know what can be done about it, but definitely YouTube needs to get their act together. They need to really figure out how best to do this, because it's annoying to continually defend myself over the same piece of music. Now, I would be not okay with any of this, but if it was a different piece of music, I can understand. But the same piece of music over and over again, you're citing me for, and it's already been proven that this is not their music, but yet you're still allowing them to do this. It's so bizarre. It's so bizarre. But enough about my copyright woes. Before we get into today's topic, which is AI and its nonsense. And when I saw this, babes, I was like, oh, we got to talk about this for Bella After Dark. I kind of want to talk about TV shows for a moment. So I haven't really been watching a lot of TV because with the strike and everything that was going on with that, I was like, sorry, there's like this one piece of thing. You know, I put this hat on, so I wouldn't have to fuss with my hair, and now I'm fussing with the hat. I'm so sorry, babes. But you know me, I'm very anal, and it's just these little things like this that will drive me crazy. And rather than focus on that all night, because I'll see it whenever I tip my head like this, and you'll be like, what is Bella doing? I just rather just get it off. Now, all right, so I love TV shows. And when the strike was on, there was nothing on. So I started rewatching shows. I started going through and looking at new things and kind of, you know, figuring out, okay, well, what else can I watch since no TV is on? And then the strike was over and the TV shows are back. And I use air quotes because I don't know if any of you watch the TV shows that are on air, but I feel like every time I get into a good groove with a TV show, then it's off for 2 weeks or it's off for a week. And it's like I can never get back into the groove of watching TV. And I don't know why that is. I don't know how that is. I don't know if it's like a thing where, you know, they didn't have that many shows in the can or something, and that's why it's all, out of sync. But I feel like soon as I get into the show, it's off the air for a couple of weeks. So I've been rewatching The Wire because I don't think I saw hey Lucy, welcome in. I didn't see you there. Hi, how are you? Hi, beautiful. So I don't know like if they just didn't shoot enough or what it is, but I'm like, case in point, The Equalizer with Queen Latifah. Love the show. I think I might have seen one, maybe two episodes. The rest of the time it's off the air. It'll be back in 2 weeks or it'll be back in the next week. And then, I tape them so I never miss them, but then I miss watching it because I'm like, I don't know if it's on this week or not. So it's really bizarre to me that these shows are like coming off and on. Also, some of my beloved shows are going off the air. So shows like Blue Bloods, I think this is the final season of Blue Bloods. The Good Doctor, I love that show. I love, love, love that show. If you watched it the last 2 weeks, because they were on last week and then the week before, or they shot two shows. I don't know how they did it, but I managed to see two shows like back to back. So maybe I was behind a week or what have you. Hey, Dawn, welcome in. Thanks for coming. So we're talking about TV shows right now. So I managed to watch those two back to back, and they were tear jerkers because I don't want to give it away for those who watched the show but didn't watch in the past 2 weeks, but it's a tear jerker and a particularly hard show for me because that was a show that me and this one here, my angel baby, we watched together. And so it was hard two shows. I bawled my eyes out. It was wow, it was just whew. You have to watch it and see if you watch The Good Doctor. And if you don't watch The Good Doctor, catch up on the shows because it's going away. So that's going away. And then I saw that there was some kind of petition or something going around because CSI, I think Vegas, which out of all the CSIs, because there's like 50,000 of them, there was CSI New York, CSI Miami, which I think started the whole franchise, and they're trying to be like Law and Order with all of these CSIs. And CSI Vegas, I don't know if it came before CSI Hawaii or after. I think it came before it, but I am pissed because out of all the CSIs, this is the only one that has a Black female lead, and they're starting a petition to make sure that it does not go off the air because I guess the ratings are low or what have you. But I'm like, come on now, because the CSI Hawaii, which I'm quite sure came before CSI Vegas, that one has Nick Lachey's wife as the lead. And I'm like, okay, so y'all watching this, but you can't watch CSI Vegas, which has a Black female lead. I really think it's like some kind of nonsense going on with the TV shows, because I feel like soon as I get used to one and loving one, it goes off the air. So if you see that petition go around, please, please, please sign it. That is the only CSI show that has a Black female lead. And I want to keep it on the show. I really do want to keep it on. What's Dawn say? Dawn says, everyone has Netflix and I don't pay for TV. I rarely hear anyone talk about regular TV. I know. I mean, I have Netflix too. And I have YouTube TV, so I don't pay for like cable or anything like that. And so I'm like, okay, yeah, I get it. But some of my favorites, like Queen Latifah, The Equalizer. I don't know if it is because there's a black female lead in that it's not doing well, or what's going on. But I'm really sad. I'm really sad to see these shows with black female leads go. The newest CSI Vegas was terrible. Is it still on? Oh my God! Yes, it is still on. And I'm trying to keep it on. So here's the thing about CSI Vegas. I think it is not the actors. I think it is the writing, because I say that because there was a whole arc, a series arc about one of the main characters, and his mom had passed away. And so his mom became a case. And then out of that case, like all of these other things started unfolding. And I think they tried to bottle too much into these episodes. So it's like, you know, the same guy, his mother dies, then, his job is in jeopardy because she becomes, a CSI, who done it case, and he's been implicated, and then at the same time the girl he's dating is researching about fraudulent stuff happening in CSI. It's like, so it's too much. Pick a lane and let's see that arc through, and then start another arc. So I think it's not the characters. I think it is the writing that is having everybody thrown off, because I was really like thrown off too. Yeah, there's a CSI Hawaii that Nick Lachey's wife is on. I forgot her name, but she's on that one as the lead in that one. And I think LL Cool J might be in that one, because I know his went off the air too. So I think they might have moved him to Hawaii. I'm not sure. I know he was on one episode, but I don't watch that one because I'm not as invested as I am in CSI Vegas because of that black female lead. So I like watching that one. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I know that arc had a lot of people like scratching their heads. And that's what's being played out now. But like, I binge watched to get caught up to CSI Vegas. The first season, amazing. Second season, amazing. It's this third season right now that they're in that I'm like, what's happening? It's like too much going on, too much. So I don't know why they're speeding up all these like arcs, and it's like there's too much happening all at one time. Okay. Shout out to my boss babe, on Monday, Dr. Ingrid Lewis Martin, because she had this beautiful fancy glass that she was drinking water out of. And I was like, okay, you're too fancy for me. So I was like, okay, let me get out my glassware, because I got some fancy glasses too. This one has my initial, S for Shannon, and it's in pink and green. I probably got it from a soror. But I'm going to drink out of mine, my lemonade. There we go. So yeah, watch it, Dawn. Let me know what you think. I'm thinking it's probably the writing that is the issue. When I saw it, the plot was bad. Yes, that's it. That is absolutely it. It's bad writing. It's bad writing. Yeah, wow. Okay, so here we go. I wanted to say all that to say now we're going to talk about AI. Now, in researching topics for today, I came across this article, and I was flabbergasted. I'm still flabbergasted even talking about this, but here it is. So, Tech announced the world's first AI beauty pageant, and they're going to award $13,000 to the hottest bot. Okay. So let's break the story down, and then, as we always do, let's chat. So they're all real beauties, but the show is fake. So it's like Miss Congeniality, if you remember that movie with Sandra Bullock. This is kind of like that, where the chat babes are gunning for the crown, and it's over $20,000 in cash prizes. This is going to be the world's first beauty pageant for AI generated models. This is going to be done on FanView, which is a subscription based social media platform. And the forthcoming FET is slated for May. So contestants are judged on their beauty, on the tech, and clout for the chance to earn the title of Miss AI Crown. So here's the thing. I feel like I had something in my teeth, but I don't. Sorry. So here's the thing. This is a kind of the World AI Awards, which kind of recognizes artificial intelligence content creators across the globe. And also now this offshoot will be hosted by a panel of human judges, such as beauty pageant historian Sally Ann Fawcett, which recognizes artificial intelligence content creators. She is also Sally Ann Fawcett is also a beauty pageant historian. And then the AI influencers, Atina Lopez and Emily Pellegrini, are also going to be in this simulated pageant. So Lopez, which I will show you a picture of her in a moment, but she is a AI fitness model. She has over 300,000 Instagram fans, and she rakes in over 11,000 a month thanks to her ultra hot posts. And then Pellegrini is also the brainchild of FanView creators. They earn a whopping 10,000 in the first 6 weeks of her career as a clickbait model. So I'm going to show you a picture of both of them so you can see what I'm talking about. So let me share my screen. That's why I'm here, Dawn, to share with you all this craziness that is in our world. Okay, so this is Pellegrini. This is Lopez. Sorry, this is Lopez. So she's a fitness AI model. And then this one here is Pellegrini. So you can see why, she's popular. Again, these AI models will be judged across 3 core categories. It's going to be a point-based system that's going to be used to score each creator across the 3 categories, with each entrant given an overall score. The top bot will log out with a whopping $13,000 reward, including a $5,000 check, a $3,000 mentorship scholarship, and $5,000 in public relations support. The second and third runner-ups will receive grand totals of $5,000 and $2,000 respectively. So second place will get 5, third runner-up will get 2,000. Pixelated pinups competing for the titles must be 100% AI generated to be considered for the money. And the masterminds behind these masterpieces must be 18 years of age or older. And while the hoax hotties are the ones on display, it's their real life makers who actually get to pocket the winnings. So contestants will be judged on their beauty, their tech, and the clout. So those are the three categories. And then contestants will also be judged on some of the classic aspects of pageantry, including their beauty, their poise, and their unique answers to a series of questions like, if you could have one dream to make the world a better place, what would it be? Obviously, tongue in cheek of the Miss America and beauty pageants that ask questions like this. Contestants will also earn points for their skill and implementation of the AI tools used to create the masterpieces, including use of prompts and their output, visual detailing around the hands, around the eyes, and backgrounds. And the virtual vixens have got to be clicking with the online oglers. So AI creators' social clout will be assessed based on their engagement numbers with fans, rate of growth audience, and their utilization of other platforms such as Instagram. The highly populated and anticipated automated parade will also roll out at Spain too. Their non-human hottie just landed an on-air gig as the MC of a special segment of Survivor. So that is a Spain rollout that they did, kind of like what they're going to be doing for this beauty pageant. And that host just got that gig as the MC of a special segment of Survivor. Creators insist that their computerized cuties is not out to steal the spotlight from flesh and blood broadcasters or flesh and blood beauty pageants. Human talent, they say, is irreplaceable, and they're not intending to do so, but to have another avenue to creatively get their point across with these different models. So, babes, what do you think about this? What do you feel about AI as a whole, this AI beauty pageant? Have we gone too far with it? Let me know. Sound off. Dawn says she doesn't know any of this. She lives under a rock. Wow, we used to compare ourselves to magazine models and feel bad about ourselves. Now we can compare ourselves to bots and feel inferior. Exactly, exactly. I really, I'm floored by this. I'm not that I'm surprised, because I really feel like we were headed this way, and I feel like I, for one, kind of sensed that something was coming down the pipe. I didn't know it would be this, but I kind of knew something was coming down the pike as it relates to these AI bots, because they're everywhere. You can literally make a cartoon of yourself now and animate that. You can make yourself into an AI bot and do different things. I mean, I've toyed with it in terms of like fashion, and making sure that you can do like all these different fashion things with it. But for me, it's all about just tongue-in-cheek having fun. But now even, YouTube has gotten wind of this. And so now when you are uploading content, you actually have to declare whether or not you are using AI simulators, either, as facial things, or fashion, what have you, in your video. You have to declare if it's AI generated, any portion of it. So again, it's gotten really, really interesting in terms of what we are seeing out there and what people are doing as it relates to AI. Hey, Michelle, welcome in. Welcome in. Bow, bow, BS. I don't know what that means, but I know the BS part. Welcome. Dawn says young people will have even more issues thinking this is the standard. Absolutely. Like, okay, let's look at the bots again. Like, I did not, they look so real. I did not know that these were bots. So let's look at those two again. And I'm going to show you like some of the, here, let me present it. Okay. So here are some of the looks that Lopez has. And now remember, this bot makes 11,000, I said, a month for these looks. 11,000 a month. This is Pellegrini. This is like a automated example of what the contestants will look like competing. This is an AI bot. AI. Again, AI. I mean, you can't tell me. Look at this. Look at this. This is crazy. Crazy. You can't tell me these millennials and the likes. The last one did look fake, but some of the other ones, like if I didn't tell you that was a bot, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know. Exactly. This is the thing. They're going to start thinking that this is the standard, and they are going to start, you know, uh emaciating themselves because they're going to think that they have to work out more or, you know, do more things, get more injections in their bodies in order to look to this ideal, which is all computer generated. All computer generated. Yeah, even more surgical procedures, even more things done to them than the, you know, than what they're already doing, right? Which leads me to the other thing. So apparently the contact lenses, the fake eyes, the light colored eyes are back in style. I've seen so far Cardi B with them. Nicki Minaj used to have them in. There's a couple of other ones that I've seen lately who have them in. And now, like, the advertising is everywhere. I mean, I cannot be on Instagram for longer than 20 minutes without being served at least one with, you know, oh, we can make them look like they're, you know, your eyes, but better. I'm like, okay, I didn't really like them when they first came out. I don't really like them now. I've been approached by 2 companies to do these. And I'm like, I need regular contact lenses. I don't even want to start getting into like tints and all of that stuff because I don't want to mess with what I already got going on here, which is a lot, So I don't even want to make that into yet another thing, right? But you know, you've seen Tamika from Tiny. She's, you know, she's been doing that. She actually went overseas to another continent. She went somewhere in Africa to actually get her eyes surgically changed. Now, her daughter went as well, and her daughter started having issues with her eyes, like vision issues. And so she went to have them corrected. Now, I don't know because of that, if she's still having issues or if the thing is like, because now it's corrected, it's, okay now. Yeah, everything is being up for grabs. You can get fake hair, fake eyes, fake boobs, fake lips, fake eyebrows. Now you can actually get your eyebrows like tattooed on. You can get permanent makeup. You can get permanent eyeliner. You can get lashes. You can get what else? We talked about boobs. You can get your chin done. You can get like anything you want. It's up for grabs. Everything is up for grabs. Nothing is off the table when it comes to surgery. Hey, Ulysses. How are you? Welcome in. Guys, don't forget to thumbs up this video, share it out to your friends, to your foes, to all you knows. Let them know BGB is the place to be. And while I'm saying that, I forgot to share myself out. So let me do that real quick. Let me do that real quick. Oh my goodness. I forgot. Just to show you how crazy it is. I forgot to share my own stuff out. How about that? So did you all watch the show on Monday? Oh my God, that was such a good show. My boss babe delivered and then some. So I'm so happy that she was able to finally come and spend some time with us because we really had a good time with her. So I have to send her something. I have to send all my boss babes something from this year and my previous years too. I have to send them a little something. People gonna be knocking at the pearly gates, and dad gonna be like, "Who this? I did not make you." Exactly. Although I wonder if God will just revert you back to what you've been, what He created when you go back up there. Because you got to think about it, right? You're doing all these enhancements, but yet if you have children, your children are going to take the facial cues, their body cues, whatever you had originally, they're going to inherit that, right? So they're not going to be able to like get plastic surgery or anything like that. Not, until they're like old enough to do so. But I'm like, so they're going to have your face. They're going to have your body shape, Kardashians. They're going to have the look and feel. And I think maybe that's why they pair up with these Black men so that their children can have that advantage of being ethnically mixed. So, maybe they will have, a butt because, maybe they'll take after his mom or his sisters or what have you, who may have, large behinds or what have you, or larger breasts than they do. So I'm thinking maybe that's why they try to hook up with all of these different NBA stars and the like, because they're trying to emulate what those people look like. But at the end of the day, it's half your DNA and half theirs. So they're going to look like you. They're going to be at least a little bit of what you look like. So all of this enhancements that you're doing, all of these different things that you're doing, your kids are going to come out looking like the way you were supposed to look. So what is it you're doing this for? And even in the case of like, the Kardashians or or Cardi B or what have you, that still don't stop your men from cheating, clearly. That still don't stop your men from wilding out and doing some crazy things, because we've all seen it play out in the news, how these, ladies are still, getting cheated on or what have you. I mean, come on, nobody's safe. If Beyonce can get cheated on, there's no chance for none of us, basically. There's no chance for none of us. Hey, Kyle, Retro Gaming, what's up? Yes, hit that like. You in the cut? I know. World is a crazy place. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I just don't understand why more people aren't cognizant of the fact that you're trying to do too much in this world. Too much. You're changing your eyes, you're changing your breasts, you're changing your butt, which means you have to change your hips, because if the hips don't match the butt, you automatically look crazy. The thighs have to match the butt, have to match the hips, have to match the waist. Okay? It does not compute to have all of this going on in the front and absolutely nothing in the back. Now, there are some women who naturally are born like that. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the people who have these enhancements. And here's the other thing that always tickles me. So when these people get the enhancements, all of a sudden now they're fitness gurus, right? And they're on these fitness journeys, and this is the shape that I make in order to, slim down, and this is, my workout routine that I have in order to slim down. No, sweetheart. What you had was a doctor who sculpted you out, right? Who gave you all of these things that you're trying to say was happening in the gym. And then now what you're trying to do is create a false narrative that you worked out to get this body. You did not work out to get this body. And I know tons of influencers, whether they be beauty or fashion or what have you, there are a lot of them that have these enhancements done. And not all of them are saying, some of them are saying it, but not all of them are saying it. And a lot of them are saying that, yes, I had the enhancements, but I work out and I do this and I do that. That's a negative. You went overseas, you got your tummy tuck, you got your transfer, your 360, your mom body, what have you. And this is what happened. Now, I will say that a lot of these people who are going overseas to get these bodies and these enhancements, a lot of them are not coming back. And I'm gonna tell you something that I was watching, and we're gonna dive into this more maybe in a subsequent Bella After Dark. But I was like, ooh, this is not good. Apparently when people are going to get like these butt enhancements and things like that, there is a vein that if the doctor is not skilled enough or makes mistakes happen, they can hit this vein that will, for lack of a better word, have a domino effect on the rest of your body and will cause you not to be alive anymore. And we're going to delve into that a little bit more about the costliness of having these surgeries, like what it does to your body. Because all of these fillers, and I mentioned this before, that they put in, fillers fill up, yes, the place that you want them to go, and it looks great. But guess what? Like all things, they move. Like all fat, it moves. And although you might have put it here in your cheekbones, what happens is it starts to travel. And that's why you see all of these people with like these big puffy faces, and in these faces that just look abnormally large, or enlarged, that's because the fat is traveling. The collagen that they injected is traveling through their face. So we're going to delve into this a lot more. But as we talk about, these AIs and these generated bodies and these computer generated things that people think, oh, this is, how people are looking these days. I need to work out more. I need to do this. I need to do that. It's all a hoax. Get into the gym, work out, do what you need to do, and the rest will take care of itself. Like I see me, I'm like, oh, I could use, a little tightening here or whatever. No, I'm going to be using my rollers and roll all of this away. Roll it all the way up. And you can do that naturally. You can do that naturally. You don't have to get these enhancements. Dawn R says, speaking of fitness, has anyone tried the gummies that supposedly make you thin with no effort? What? No, I'm scared. I'm scared. But send it to me. Let me see. I don't know. That makes me scared, but I want to research it. I do want to research it because I'm putting in all the effort. You hear me? I'm putting in all the effort. I walked 3.5 miles the other day. Baby, when I tell you, when I got home, I drew a bath and I got in it and I luxuriated in that jacuzzi tub for a hot minute because my body was on fire. You hear me? Fire. I could not. Love and light, sissy. All right, good night. Thanks for coming. Hey, beauty boss. Hey, babes. Welcome in. We are talking all things AI generated. We just finished looking at some AI models that looked amazing, but is it sending a false message to our young people? Is it sending a false message to us? Like, how can we even feel like we're putting forth a good effort if everybody's taking the easy way out? They're doing the injections, they're doing the gummies that Dawn R saying. I'm finding that more and more, and people I know in everyday real life, like all of a sudden they're like losing all this weight. And I'm like, what is going on? What is going on? Meanwhile, I'm working like a dog. Meanwhile, I'm working out like a dog, sweating my edges out. My edges look horrible. Horrible. My hair's gonna be a complete afro tomorrow. But I'm doing all this work, and I'm like, these people are just taking a shot and getting over. Trustworthy people like Oprah and Kelly Clarkson talk about it. Haven't seen the ad for a long time though. Yeah, Oprah had a nighttime series, and I meant to watch it. I'm gonna have to find it on my app and watch it. But she had like this whole thing talking about weight loss and all this stuff, and I think in there she admitted to taking the shots or whatever. I think she's on either Wegovy or that other one. Now, in full transparency, I am diabetic or borderline diabetic, and so I was taking Trulicity. And then actually I'm still taking Trulicity. I have my last shot tomorrow. But I'm not losing no weight. I'm not losing no weight fast enough. I'm not. It's not dropping off like that for me. It's work. It's work. You have to change your diet. You have to change your lifestyle. And I'm not. I still have, my cookies. I do. I still have, my lemonade, although I am drinking a light lemonade. I'm not doing full sugar. So I'm trying to make, adjustments. But again, like, I love food too much. So this will always be an ongoing battle for me. So for me to see other people use it, not for weight loss, but for, diabetic reasons, but for people to not have access to it because people are using it for weight loss, so that the people who need it, who are diabetic and who need it, they can't get access to it because it's not available. It's not available. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Oh, Zempic. Thank you, Dawn R. I should know that because I begged my doctor to put me on it, because I heard, like, yeah, you can lose weight and you can, it works without you having to really like work out so hard, blah, 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 blah. And so I begged my doctor, begged her, can I get it? Can I get it? Can I get it? She told me, no, 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 no. Finally, she relented, but she was like, get off of it. Like, I'm going to give it to you. Take it for a month and then get off of it. She was like, because it has too many bad side effects for that one plus that they give you. She was like, if you want to work out and lose weight normally without, getting these rapid drops, then I'm going to, show you how to do it the right way. So she put me on something else. I think it's called Mounjaro. I don't start it until next week because I have one more, like I said, one more shot of my Trulicity, and then I go on the Mounjaro. So we'll see if I become a skinny mini from Mounjaro, but I doubt it. I have a feeling like Trulicity, I'm gonna have to put the work in, and I'm gonna have to really change my diet. So no more of these, my little 4 cookies that I allow myself to have. And then, back to just water instead of, diet lemonade. So I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to do that. If I want to see the results that I really want to have, that's what I'm gonna have to do. But yeah, everybody is like skinny mini. So I don't know. Is everybody on Ozempic except for me? Like, what's the tea? What's the tea? So yeah, I really I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But between that and now this AI, like, everybody's gonna have inferiority complexes because the standard of beauty is changing. And what people are classifying as beauty is changing. And so, do we change with it? Do we change what we perceive as the standard of beauty? Do we now include AI generated bodies in this whole thing of thinking, if this whole way of thinking now? Do we include that too? I don't know. I don't know. But it is something to think about, and we will dive into it a little bit more in the subsequent Bella After Darks and other talks that we do. All right, so here's what we have up for this week. So on Sunday, I will not be doing Sunday sips because I have a chock full weekend. And I have something now to do on Friday. I just was invited to go out somewhere on Friday, so I have to add that to my calendar of events. But Saturday, I have a birthday party to go to in the evening. So that's Saturday night. So that's another Saturday night. Bella's going to be out and about. And then on Sunday, my undergraduate chapter is bringing in a line. 7 young ladies will be initiated into my undergraduate chapter on Sunday. So shout out to them, and shout out to actually the whole chapter, because they're busy doing the work for the final ceremony on Sunday. So that I will be a part of. I'm not sure if I'm going to go to all, well, I definitely know I'm not going to all of it because I have a conflict during their luncheon that I have to be somewhere else. So I won't be able to go to the luncheon, but I heard it's sold out already. So I'm excited that it's sold out. So so that is Sunday. And then I have another event to go to, which is why I couldn't go to the luncheon anyway. So that's happening on Sunday, which is why I can't do Sunday sips. But hopefully I can vlog some of this. I want to vlog some of this because I owe you some vlogs. I actually looked and I had like some vlogs in my camera. Something's going on with my camera. I tried to put it in to my computer and download it and get everything set up to edit, and it was all gone. I had to get the whole disk erased and redo everything. So that's why I have to redo what I did here for on Mondays with McGrath. So I have that, and then I have a short, not really a short, but a shorter video that I want to do because Mother's releasing some more blushes. So those of you who love her blushes, I have two here. I use today Paradise Peony. That's what I have on my cheeks. I love, love, love this this balm blush that is now all the rage. But Mother did it. And you know, lots of people did it. Westman Atelier, LYS, Rare Beauty, like everybody's doing these blush bombs. But I love Mother's. I have two of hers. I have three LYS's, and I see two more of her four shades that she's releasing. At least two of them are ones that I want to do and I want to have in my collection. So I want to do a shorter video on that. So one will drop on Sunday since I'm not doing Sunday sips, and then on Mondays with McGrath will drop on Monday. So you'll have that. And then, of course, you know, I have some beauty news for you. Some other things are dropping. Oh, did you see my video that I did with Charlotte Tilbury's new release? She's coming out with a new product. So make sure you watch my video for that. And what else? I think that's it, babes. So make sure you check out those videos. Make sure you go into my channel and look to see, you know, the videos that you have not seen and catch up on all things Brown Girl Bella. And until I see you, babes, again, you have now been Bellafied. Take care, babes, and I'll see you back here soon. Bye.